Adjective Clause by Israr Ahmed Khan. I welcome you all to today's video lesson that is on adjective clause. All adjective clauses are dependent clauses. A dependent clause is a group of words that consists of a subject and a verb, yet it is not a complete sentence that can stand alone. Adjective clauses are also called adjectival clauses. So an adjective clause is a type of dependent clause. It works to describe a noun or pronoun in a sentence. It functions as an adjective. Here is a list of relative pronouns that are used in this clause. Why, that, which, whom, who, whose, when, where. All these relative pronouns are necessary when you want to. I mean, each of these is a necessary component of an adjective clause. Here is a worksheet. Find the adjective clause. 1. I can remember the time when cell phones didn't exist. Can you find out? Remember, in the last slide, I told you that relative pronouns are necessary. Yes, when cell phones didn't exist. That's the adjective clause. In number 2, chocolate, which many people adore, is fattening. You're right, which many people adore. Then in sentence 3, people who are smart follow the rules. Very correct. Who are smart is the adjective clause. Okay, then we have the continuation of this exercise. Let's talk about number 4. Charlie has a friend whose daughter lives in China. That's right, whose daughter lives in China. Number 5, the coffee that they produce in Brazil is the best. Exactly, that they produce in Brazil. Then number 6, the reason why Sandra went to law school is that she didn't want to be a doctor. Why Sandra didn't went to law school? That's right. Okay, so with this, we move on to the next slide. That is the explanation. Relative pronouns start adjective clauses in each of the above sentences. So we have seen that, what, when, where, all these, relative pronouns are necessary to start the adjective clauses. The clause which many people adore, each adjective clause contains a subject and a verb. The clause which many people adore contains the subject people and the verb adore, yet it is not a complete sentence. Can we say, for example, which many people adore, and we expect, the listener will expect us to say something more. In some cases, the relative pronoun also serves as the subject of the clause. In who are smart, who acts as the subject. That means people, right? Let's take a look at this one. Look at the given sentence. I don't like children who eat ice cream with their hands. Who eat ice cream with their hands. If I remove these words, what is left? I don't like children. Now, does it mean the same thing as the first sentence? No, obviously not. So if we remove the essential words, who eat ice cream with their hands, the meaning of the sentence changes, right? Now, in the next slide, have a look. The kitten, which was the smallest of the litter, finally found a foster home. Now, if I remove which was the smallest of the litter, what do I have? The kitten finally found a foster home. Is there a change in the meaning? No, not exactly. If we remove the words which was the smallest of the litter, the meaning of the sentence does not change. Now that brings us to the two things or two types of adjective clauses. Have a look at the given sentences and decide whether the clauses are essential or non-essential. Essential means necessary and non-essential means optional. For example, the dog that I brought home from the pound soon fast asleep. The dog that I brought home from the pound was soon fast asleep. What do you think? You think the clause in this sentence is necessary, essential, or non-essential? I'll let you decide, right? Number two, the time will come when you feel sorry for the things you've done. Again, you must guess. Ask yourself this question. Is it necessary? Number three, the smart teenager whose parents are my neighbors went to a prestigious college. What do you think? Okay, then we have two more. Yes. Number four, the used car which my dad bought last week broke down yesterday. Is it necessary to say which my dad bought last week? If it is, then it is an essential clause. If it is not, then it is a non-essential clause. And finally, we move on to the last one. And this is the reason that Helen failed the test is that she didn't study. So I hope that I was able to simplify a complicated lesson. And I always try to, present the things in the simplest possible way. And how much I succeed is for you to decide, because you're the best judge. So I thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, take care and bye-bye.